A man arrived in Hollywood at 5:15 a.m. just to get a front row spot for a soccer player, because today, David Beckham became the first footballer in history to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, with Tom Cruise standing right next to him. And in the same 24 hours, a 75-year-old former Bond girl walked a red carpet, flashed a brand new diamond ring, and casually announced she's engaged. 3 years of dating. Nobody saw it coming. 2 stories. One incredible day in celebrity news. Let's get into it. Welcome to Glam and Gossip, where we cover the entertainment world the way your most plugged-in friend would. No fluff, just the good stuff. Today's episode is a good one. History, heart, and Hollywood royalty. Let's go. Let's start with the big one. This morning at 10 a.m. in front of Ovation Hollywood on Hollywood Boulevard, David Beckham received the 2,849th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And here's the headline detail. He is officially the first footballer ever to get a star on the Walk of Fame. Ever. In the entire history of the Walk of Fame. Now, before you ask, yes, this is a soccer player. Beckham played for Manchester United, Real Madrid, and LA Galaxy. So why is he getting a Hollywood star? Because his star falls under the sports entertainment category, a category the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce created back in 2021, specifically to honor people who've achieved longevity of excellence in entertainment outside of their athletic careers. And Beckham has absolutely earned that. He founded a production company called Studio 99, which makes premium documentaries and series for Netflix, Disney Plus, and Amazon Prime Video. That's the actual reason for the star, not the free kicks. The empire he built after them. But let's talk about who showed up, because this ceremony was stacked. Tom Cruise was there, not just attending, speaking. Tom Cruise gave a speech for David Beckham. And in that speech, Cruz brought up the moment, Beckham's halfway line goal against Wimbledon back in 1996. Cruz said, quote, "The ball was in the air for just 3.5 seconds. But that moment has now lived for 3 decades in the minds of everyone who saw it and in the history of sport." 3.5 seconds, 30 years of legacy. That's one heck of a way to be introduced. Cruz also brought up Beckham's iconic free kick for England at the 1998 World Cup, the one that literally inspired the movie title Bend It Like Beckham. So at this point, Beckham isn't just a soccer player who's famous. He is a piece of cultural language. People say bend it like Beckham without even thinking about where it came from. Now, here's where it gets personal. Victoria Beckham took the stage too, and she made a joke that had everyone laughing. She said she thought she was the one getting a star for, quote, Spice World, the 1997 Spice Girls movie. And then she pivoted and said, and I love this. 3 of their 4 kids were there too, Romeo, Cruz, and Harper. A genuine family moment on Hollywood Boulevard. And then there's Beckham himself. He called the whole thing surreal and said something that I think is the realest quote of the day. "I've always been a dreamer, but I could never have imagined that an honor like this would come to a working-class English soccer player like me." A working-class kid from England, a star on Hollywood Boulevard, Tom Cruise giving the speech. And the timing of all this? Not an accident. This ceremony happened on the same day the 2026 FIFA World Cup officially kicked off across the US, Mexico, and Canada, with Team USA playing their opening match in Los Angeles. The Hollywood Chamber lined this up perfectly. Soccer's biggest global event and soccer's biggest global ambassador getting immortalized on the same day in the same city. Oh, and one more thing. Beckham revealed that his first date with Victoria was watching the movie Jerry Maguire, which means having Tom Cruise, the star of Jerry Maguire, speak at his Walk of Fame ceremony was, in his words, a full circle moment. That detail alone is just chef's kiss. First footballer ever on the Walk of Fame. Tom Cruise giving the speech. The World Cup kicking off the same day. This was not a small morning in Hollywood. Okay, now let's shift gears completely. Because while all of that was happening in Hollywood, across the country in New York, something genuinely sweet was unfolding at a totally different kind of ceremony. Last night, at the Songwriters Hall of Fame gala in New York City, the same night Taylor Swift made history. Something else happened that's been quietly going viral all day. Jane Seymour, yes, that Jane Seymour, the Live and Let Die Bond girl, the star of Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, 75 years old, walked the red carpet at the gala and casually revealed a brand new engagement ring to Us Weekly. She's engaged to a man named John Zambetti after 3 years of dating. And the way she announced it was honestly perfect. She told Us Weekly, quote, "Someone decided they wanted to be with me for the rest of their lives. My singer-songwriter." Jane has been married and divorced 4 times. Director Michael Attenborough in the early 70s, author Jeffrey Planer in the late 70s, business manager David Flynn through the 80s into the early 90s, and actor James Keach from 1993 to 2015. 4 marriages, 4 endings, and by her own admission, she had given up. She told Tamron Hall back in 2024 that when a friend tried to set her up, her response was basically, quote, "Look, I'm 73. I don't think I'm going out or doing anything like that." She was done looking for love, 73 years old and completely at peace with being single. And then, at a concert, hosted by rapper Schwayze, of all places, she met John Zambetti. They went Instagram official in October 2023, with Jane writing in the caption, "I've never been happier." Now, about John, he's 78. He's been part of a band called the Malibus since the 1960s. Jane joked on the red carpet that she's an ancient Swiftie and was hoping to meet Taylor Swift at the very same gala where Taylor was being inducted that night. 2 huge stories. Same room, same night, Taylor making music history, and Jane making her own kind of history with a very different kind of milestone. At 75 years old, after 4 marriages and years of believing she was done, Jane Seymour found love again. And she announced it with a one-liner so good it almost sounds scripted. So here's your recap. David Beckham became the first footballer ever to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, with Tom Cruise delivering the speech and Victoria stealing the show with her Spice World joke. And on the very same night, in the very same city as Taylor Swift's historic induction, 75-year-old Jane Seymour quietly announced her engagement to her singer-songwriter, proving it is genuinely never too late. 2 completely different stories. Same energy. Drop a comment. Which story got you more? Beckham's Walk of Fame moment or Jane Seymour's engagement? I genuinely can't pick. Subscribe to Glam and Gossip. We're back soon with more. This is Glam and Gossip. See you next time.